Hey everybody, this is Chris Gill, host of Deconstructing the Home Show, and today I'm taking all of y'all to class and we're going to do Real Estate Investing 101. What do you need to do for yourself personally and to get yourself ready to get the education to do everything you need to do to pull the trigger on a first deal? And I think the first thing you need to do is you need to get yourself in a position where you are ready and able to invest. So what does that mean? You need to start clearing out all the excess crap in your life, and that includes debt. If you got a fancy car, sell it right now, you don't need it. If you got a nice watch, don't buy it until you can buy it cash, get rid of it. You need the money for real estate investing. Get rid of all those extra clothes, just clear it all out. Get yourself in a position where you are focusing on real estate investing. It's not easy. It's not really hard, but it's not easy, and it's going to take a lot of time, especially in the beginning, to get started and to not mess up, because you really don't want to mess up when you're spending tens, hundreds, millions of dollars on something. This is not a time to mess around. You want to make sure you are ready. So you truly need to get yourself prepared to concentrate on your investing and to not be putting lots of time, money, and effort into other things, especially when you're trying to start out in something like this. Second, you need to get educated. There's all sorts of resources out there. You're already doing that, so good job. But really take the time, but make sure this doesn't lead to paralysis and not doing a deal. That would be horrible. That's the last thing we want to happen. Don't let that happen, but get educated. Go to seminars, go to events, read books, watch the YouTube videos. It's incredibly important and very, very, very beneficial. And then I would say find a mentor. A mentor is someone who can really help you avoid a lot of the rookie mistakes that you would make otherwise. And to have someone who can walk down this process with you as you get started is going to be incredibly beneficial. I know that I had people in my life I surrounded myself with that I could ask questions, that I could at least have a phone call with if I was really worried or not sure how to proceed with something. And you have to have that, especially when you're starting investing in real estate. Another thing is you need to decide how much time you can invest in real estate investing. It doesn't need to be a full-time career like it is for me, but you do need to figure out how much time you can give to that and then be able to consistently give that time. This isn't the kind of thing that you can spend a lot of time on right when you buy the deal and then it kind of fades off, because if it's a rental property, it's going to fall into disrepair. If it's a rehab project, it's going to get way behind and over budget. You have to be able to invest consistent amounts of time, and consistent is the key word there. Figure out what's comfortable for you and what you can commit to doing this and to furthering this part of your business and your life. You also need a team. Figure out and find your team. Now, you need to understand everything. I think it's important that you spend time working with every team member, but you need to, as quickly as possible, figure out the couple things that you do best and then bring in other people to help you do all those other things. That will allow you to get better at your one thing, allow them to get better at their one things, and that will bring your entire team up and you will succeed so much more quickly. And then it's time to pull the trigger on a deal and start with a manageable project. Don't try and do maybe the most lucrative deal. Start with something that you feel like you can control, that you can handle, that your team can help you with, and that's something that's not going to scare you from doing another investment. So once you're ready to do a deal, you need to figure out what is the exit strategy of this first real estate project. It needs to be manageable and it needs to have a definite exit strategy, and that can be a longer term thing like a buy and hold, or a shorter term project like a new construction or a rehab on a house and then sell it. But you need to have an exit strategy. You got to know where you're going to go and then how you're going to move on to your next deal. And then you need to look at, once it's completed, once you've completed the deal cycle, you need to figure out what you're going to do next. And you need to look at what went well, what didn't go well, and then how you're going to improve. And then get really good at that one thing that you decide that you're going to concentrate your investing on, whether it's rehabbing homes, buying rentals, buying multifamily, large rentals, developing land. You need to get good at that one thing and concentrate on that almost to the exclusion of everything else. And I say almost because you also have to keep maybe a 20% of your vision open for what's the next opportunity. Real estate's amazing, and as there's cycles and things get popular and then they don't get popular, condos are great, then vacation rentals are great. Where is the best opportunity for you now? And make sure your core business is protected. You're doing that very well, but always be open to exploring new opportunities. And that's kind of it. That's a lot of the basics of real estate investing. And I think the most important thing is get educated, then do a deal, because everything goes from theory to practicality and reality when you're putting money on the line and you are out there and you're holding or standing on, or you picked up some dirt from your real estate. Do a deal, get educated, and then do a deal, and you'll be well on your way to developing and building a successful real estate investing business.